If you are only replacing the Positive Crankcase Ventilation valve, or the PCV valve, you only need to remove the upper engine cover, red arrow. It just pulls straight up. There are two PCV valves on the Cayenne 958S, red arrows. The PCV valve has a hose built into it that connects to the intake manifold, blue arrows. There is a hose that connects to the turbo air intake tube as well, green arrows. This close-up of the left side shows the connection for the PCV valve. It connects to the intake, red arrow, and the down hose, blue arrow. Gently squeeze in on the plastic connectors and slide them off. Use care as everything gets brittle. Use an E10 and remove the single screw holding the valve to the head cover. The screw will stay in the valve. Lift the valve straight up and off of the valve cover, blue arrow, while sliding it off the air intake. Then remove the connection for the lower hose, red arrow. Use care when you remove the lower hose. It gets brittle, and if you crack it or break it, it is time-consuming to replace. Always replace the two O-rings on the valve-to-valve cover. There are two different O-rings, so make sure you order the right ones. If you are replacing the hoses that go down to the turbo air intake tube, you will need to remove several components depending on how small your hands are. I removed the radiator fan shroud, intake air tubes, air filters, and boxes. Use a T30 Torx and remove the two screws holding the tube to the front of the engine, red arrows. This will give you access to the lower hose connection that you will squeeze in on the connection and slip it off, red arrow. When installing the new hose, transfer the clamps to the new hose, red arrows. Make sure to lubricate the new O-rings with Porsche Synthetic gasket lube or the equivalent. Installation is the reverse of removal. Torque the screw to the valve and valve cover to 10 Newton meters or 7.5 foot-pounds. Tighten the screws holding the front hoses to the timing cover to 4 Newton meters or 3 foot-pounds, then 90 degrees. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and check out another video in this series.